Welcome to the Haverhill Journal, where we give you a quick look at what's happening now in our city. I'm Lindsay Paris, and today we're highlighting a few of the possibilities that are in our city's future. We'll meet several accomplished future stars of aerospace and STEM at the Civil Air Patrol and learn about the Better Block event that will transform Merrimack Street into the thriving boulevard of tomorrow for just one day. But first, the energy and excitement around Haverhill's future is flourishing more and more, and all that energy came together March 6th at the annual Possible Dreams Summit held by Team Haverhill. NECC's Tech Center was filled with a diverse group of residents, focused on this year's theme of Haverhill's treasures, old and new. The Journal spoke with participants to see what they're looking forward to. What do you want to see this year in your city? That is the question on everybody's minds at the annual Possible Dreams Summit held by Team Haverhill. We're here tonight and we're going to ask some of the participants what they're thinking about and what they want to see in Haverhill next.
Possible Dreams is an annual opportunity for the community to share visions for what comes next for Haverhill.
So this year you have a new theme. Haverhill Treasures, Old, New, Next. Now, it's such an interesting theme, very creative and unlike what you've done in the past. What are some of the new treasures we might be looking at?
I know there's some people working in the city on a virtual stories project about having ways that people can electronically connect up at any site in the city with something important or interesting that has happened on that site. Much is going on in the neighborhoods right now, and I'm imagining tonight we're going to hear some aspirations for individual neighborhoods. The whole gamut. You just never know what people are going to come up with when you allow them to express their creativity.
Mark, what do you look forward to every year about Possible Dreams?
Possible Dreams is a wonderful opportunity for different people in the community to come together to share their dreams and their ideas. It's kind of a think tank.
The evening was wonderful. I haven't missed one yet. These annual meetings that Team Haverhill holds really are about possible dreams. So many great ideas that you never think of as an individual, but when you get this group together, it just flows.
All over the city, people have all these ideas, and when we all get together and are able to hear them as a group, then it's something that can grow even larger.
Yeah, it's really a thought incubator for good things, for the future of the city, and Team Haverhill grabs onto them and they somehow figure out how to make them happen.
The event continues to grow exponentially. I've seen so many people come before, but there was even more today. There was a sense of excitement and expectancy about what we were going to hear. I also heard some great discussions on things that I wasn't aware about that are already happening or already in the works that I want to jump in on.
I definitely agree. There's a lot of great things happening, and you get the information right here at Possible Dreams. If you have any ideas or looking to create some new ideas, Possible Dreams does give you that opportunity.
This is the first time that Possible Dreams ever in the history of the event has been streamed to the general public through Facebook Live.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit how that happened.
So we had planned, even last year, we wanted to do a bit of streaming so we could bring the event to those who were at home and weren't able to actually come down. And so this year, the plan was to do it on Facebook Live, and amazingly, HC Media reached out and offered to kind of host that live stream. And it all got pushed to our Facebook page, and the interaction was great this year. I couldn't have even imagined it would work out so well on our first year doing it.
Now, what was one thing that you heard about tonight that you'd like to see happen, that you'd like to be more involved in?
Well, I like the sidewalks idea that was brought up because I know we need to both repair sidewalks but also create areas for safety reasons, especially for some of our kids that walk to school, to have more sidewalks.
The Harbor Place is, of course, a big thing right now, and I think it's really sparked a lot of interest in Haverhill and a lot of excitement. So, I think we're all really charged up about that.
Possible Dreams was my first Haverhill event when I moved here in 2012, and happened to just hear about the event and came to it, that following January. And it's really what got me involved in the city and realizing all the great positive things that are happening and all the effort that people put behind all these great, really possible dreams. So I like that it just brings everyone together. It's a great brainstorming session, and it really gets people involved.
A huge congratulations to Team Haverhill for another spectacular year of possible dreams. Visit HC Media's Facebook page to watch a live replay of the event. Local kids are getting a head start to their aerospace and STEM careers by getting involved in the Essex County arm of the Civil Air Patrol. The Essex County Composite Squadron enrolls teens from ages 12 and up and provides hands-on experience with robotics, flight, emergency services, the military, and more. The Journal, with the help of CAP Cadet Lieutenant and HC Media member Brennan Smith, visited the group on a recent Monday to learn more.
I first came to learn about Civil Air Patrol through some of my friends. When I joined in 2012, I was 14 years old. What I was looking for in the program was, something after school and, something that was kind of military yet civilian at the same time.
When I was 14, I was really interested in the military and I wanted to fly. And so it was like a perfect fit for me. And it was like all the things I liked, like science and flying. Then I found out I got to fly and that was pretty exciting.
My favorite thing about being in CAP is definitely just how much confidence I've really gained over like such a short period of time. I feel like I can talk in front of people. I feel like I can, I don't know, do so many more things than I could before.
The purpose of Civil Air Patrol is to train young men and women to become good leaders. These leadership skills that we teach them will carry them through the rest of their lives. Civil Air Patrol was started toward the end of World War II. We had adult pilots who were too old to go into the Air Force but wanted to do something for the war effort. And they actually would throw small bombs out of the planes and did sink a couple of submarines as a result of their effort. So after the war effort was over, they developed a program that not only involved flying but aerospace education, emergency services, and something called cadet programs, which involves our wing conference and our encampment.
I really like the aerospace and the flying aspects of it. That's what really got me into this program in the first place. Every year there's an aerospace competition, so you get to work with all the cadets in the squadron in building whatever the project theme is for that year. This year it's unmanned aerial vehicles and drones. I also liked it for the flight aspect of it. All the cadets are given, I believe it's 6 or 7 orientation flights. This is free of charge and paid for by the Air Force.
Basically, you go to the airport, like right down there, and then you meet the pilot. They bring you and 3 cadets up into the Cessna, you take off. Then once you're in the air, it's like flying like a regular altitude. They let you take control and give you full reign.
Tonight we've been working on our quadcopter, which we got as a project from National Headquarters. So we've been building this quadcopter from the ground up, and eventually we're going to take it out and fly it with all the cadets.
We've also done drill stuff, which is basically what you see when you go to like a parade or something and they're all walking, marching. I never thought I'd like that, but I like it. It's really like interesting.
For me, CAP has like shaped me up and made me more mature. I can like speak to others better now. I know a lot more, especially about aerospace and flying. It gives me discipline and gives me better habits.
What got me interested in the program was really the military aspect of it. It gave me a goal to set and later achieve. Kept me out of trouble. Just helped me overall as a person. Helped build me as a leader.
So I don't plan to do the military. I mean, you never know, but I'm definitely gonna use like the public speaking skills I've gained in here and just pretty much all the knowledge I've learned from aerospace because I want to go down like a scientific field, and so this prepares me a lot for that.
I'm going to college as soon as I finish up with high school this year, and I'm going to Norwich University. So I plan on continuing my cadet career in the time that I have during the summers and some of my breaks. I plan on staying a cadet until I'm 21.
If you're interested in joining CAP, visit essex-cap.com or call 978-683-3630. May 6, 2017 is shaping up to be a huge day for downtown Haverhill with the tandem festivals of O Positive and Better Block. What exactly is Better Block? Well, it's an event designed to show you just how vibrant our downtown can be. Noah Koritz of the Haverhill Transformative Development Initiative gave us a sneak preview of what to expect.
So Better Block is essentially, it's a different way about thinking about planning. It's instead of creating a proposal and having people react to it, it's a way to engage the community for the community itself to create the proposal. So for a day in May, we're going to create the best possible block we can on Merrimack Street. That might mean bicycle and pedestrian infrastructure. It might mean pop-up stores. It might mean live music. So what we want to do is find out what the community wants to see, and then we'll do a community build and workshops with the community to create the event for May 6th.
We're so happy to be working with Mass Development and the city here on the first Better Block in Haverhill, which we'll be looking at Merrimack Street and the kind of improvements that can happen there, and working with the community to program the area.
The actual Better Block event will be taking place on Saturday, May 6th, in conjunction with the O Positive Music Festival.
Yeah, hi, I'm Haley. I'm lucky to work with the guys from Better Block to be collaborating on this event. So O Positive, what it does is it connects the creative community with the wellness community. So it's a festival where the artists, the musicians, the volunteers will receive healthcare and wellness services in exchange for their contributions. So we have 3 mural sites, we have 20 bands participating, a bunch of volunteers that are going to be receiving care from chiropractors, massage therapists, doctors, dentists in exchange. So it's about bartering one art for the art of medicine for the medicine of art. And the main venue we're looking at is the Better Block here.
We want to find out what people want to see downtown. So this is something where if there's something that elderly people need, or something that kids need, or something that people who live right in downtown need, or work downtown, or might live on the further out neighborhoods in Haverhill, this is something that we want to figure out sort of what people want to see downtown and how people can work together to get that done.
So many great things already going on in Haverhill, and what we're going to do is over a weekend smash those all into a block and kind of give it a little kickstart for coming. We've got Harbor Place already online here, and so this is going to be the 100 little things that's going to fill in between Harbor Place and the downtown.
Better blocks have been done all over the country, and oftentimes this is a way to sort of get the ball moving on sort of small but really important steps that we can take. Anything from painted crosswalks to new street furniture to abandoned storefronts getting filled. It's a way to sort of figure out what there's a market for downtown, test that market, and start filling in some of the gaps where we haven't been able to before. There's room for basically anybody who wants to volunteer for anything to get involved. We'll find something that you can participate in. So please either send me an email at nkoretz@massdevelopment.com, or go to our website to sign up for updates or to volunteer.
For all the details, visit teambetterblock.com/Haverhill. Volunteers are needed, and you can register to volunteer online. The Buttonwoods Museum invites you to be a part of their first annual Speak Easy social fundraiser, taking place at the Tap Brewing Company on April 5th from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. The event will have a 1920s and 1930s Prohibition-era theme, and those who attend are encouraged to dress up in costume attire from the era and enter the dance and costume contests. The evening will feature hearty appetizers and live music from the Jazz Combo. Several door prizes will be awarded throughout this entertaining evening. To purchase tickets, visit buttonwoods.org or email info@buttonwoods.org. The making of the Essex Street Gateway Mural, one of the city's biggest art projects ever, will be celebrated as a presentation hosted by Team Haverhill's Jeff Grassi on Thursday, March 30th. Come and reminisce with other locals over photos and conversation, and see if you made it into the annals of this massive community effort. The making of the Essex Street Gateway Mural will be held Thursday, March 30th from 7 to 8 p.m. at the Haverhill Public Library Auditorium. If you have a story or event you'd like to see featured on the Haverhill Journal, call us at 978-372-8070 or email info@haverhillcommunitytv.org. And don't forget to like us on Facebook or at our HC Media YouTube channel. And that's what's happening in Haverhill the week of March 9th. I'm Lindsay Paris, and we'll see you next time.